Super Tuesday creating, as we can see, a seismic shift in the race for the Democratic presidential nomination as Joe Biden pulls off a series of wins last night to take a lead in the delegate race.
Yep, and this all comes with less than 2 weeks to go now before the Ohio primary. Here's John Kosich from News 5. This isn't what people saw coming.
No, a week ago, the question we thought we would be asking today was whether or not the delegate lead Bernie Sanders had coming out of Super Tuesday would be insurmountable. Well, it's not insurmountable because it's not there. As it is, Joe Biden holding the delegate lead with a crucial 2-week stretch ahead. The political comparisons for Joe Biden after Super Tuesday border on hyperbole.
I've never seen a political comeback like this in my life. He is not the comeback kid, he's Lazarus.
Fitting, since 3 weeks ago, after a fifth-place finish in New Hampshire, Biden's political obituary was being written. And while his path to the nomination still isn't a clear path, this is now essentially a two-way race with Bernie Sanders.
It's been much more rapid than anyone expected, that we would see this coalescing around Biden that many of us had written off.
Super Tuesday was supposed to provide Sanders with a delegate boost in the face of the headwind he will now face. Consider this. Of the next 11 states to vote, which includes Ohio, there were only 4 that he was able to carry in 2016 over Hillary Clinton. A dynamic that News 5 political analyst Dr. Tom Sutton says doesn't likely change now that it's basically a head-to-head matchup.
I think going forward, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Arizona, all coming up in the next 2 weeks, are states that are more than likely going to be going solidly for Biden.
The Baldwin-Wallace Great Lakes poll in January showed Biden leading Sanders in Ohio and Michigan, but Sutton said there was one key finding in the poll, which included Pennsylvania and Wisconsin as well, that stood out. And that was the percentage of Democrats who would vote to support the candidate with the best chance of beating President Trump.
That sentiment, I think, is a part of what we saw in Super Tuesday, where many people may have had a misgiving here or there about Joe Biden, but at the end of the day it became, he may not be my ideal candidate, but I think he's the one that has the best chance of beating President Trump.
But while Bernie Sanders faces a headwind over the next 3 weeks, those 4 states that he did carry 4 years ago all vote next Tuesday, which he's hoping will help shift momentum.
Okay, Republicans in Ohio give all of their delegates to the outright winner of the state, but Democrats do not.
No, so essentially we got 2 different races going on for the state's 136 delegates. The statewide one, that's 47 delegates based on that statewide vote. Then the other 89 are awarded at the congressional district level based on that vote. But the thing we want to make clear is we often don't know those congressional district numbers until the next day, so we won't know that night.
Okay.
Yep. A busy night, whatever happens.
Very busy. All right.